Are you ready?
It's time for the Sportz Mouth Talk Show on YouTube.com.
So we going on the
Last segment. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
Where you going in the NBA?
Yeah.
Where?
Here we go.
Go the
Golden
trains
State.
and the trains and
They
all that
get
stuff.
too much damn airtime already.
Oh,
Are we
listen,
ready?
we talk about the Clippers. And just talk about the NBA period.
Talk about the NBA.
Talk about those sorry ass Wizards if you want to.
Look, that's what I said.
See what I'm saying? But he talking
Tony-
about Wizards fan.
Tony took
But you
him
hear how he
some
talk about the Wizards.
No, I've been
Wait,
saying the same thing.
did y'all all play
saying
Are we
that?
ready?
But I'm saying about all.
You scared what I ain't scared to say. The Wizards stink. How about that?
You know how I feel about the Wizards. Let's not go on.
Yeah.
Look, Byron wanted to get rid of the whole team.
They don't realize I'm recording this the whole time. The camera's not off. It's on actually on.
All of them go.
But I like it too. I like it.
So listen, guys.
A veteran now.
Welcome back. We're here at Sportz Mouth at Competitive Edge. I am Tim Williams, and we are talking about the NBA right now. And this is Bob Bethel, and that is
So,
Robbie.
Patrice.
Barry Fox. Thomas Boykin.
And we was talking about the right now.
Bradley Beal was a bum. And you can get rid of him and
Oh, Lord.
And John.
yeah, John Wall too.
Why you gonna get rid of? See, why you gonna get rid of John?
You gotta keep one, though.
Well,
I think
you got to keep one. If I had to keep one, I'm keeping John Wall.
That's
You gotta keep one.
Yeah.
Right.
See, this is the problem. Point guards come out
Bradley
every
was
year
soft.
in the draft. On the collegiate level to the NBA. They come out every year. We had an opportunity to get DeMarcus Cousins before we got this boy John Wall, but they chose John Wall.
Did you see what DeMarcus Cousins
These
had
people-
He had some rider boots and
Look,
stuff.
but we don't
I tell you what, he will give you 25 and 10.
Now, what is your take on Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors?
Somebody's unhappy over there. And I'm gonna tell you who it is.
Well, they averaged
Clay.
27. Come
Clay.
on.
Clay.
Clay wasn't never the man, though. Clay wasn't never the man. Clay is a garbage man. Clean up.
Well, KD ain't the man either.
Well, no, they.
Because that's Curry's team.
Both of them averaging
But
like
I'm gonna tell you right
27 points
Let
a
me tell you
game.
right now, Clay hit 27 points last night, but he's not happy over there because his
But I tell
role
you
is
like
the
this.
best.
No, because you know what? They showed a stat last night that was kind of interesting about the shots for them three guys.
And what-
Each of them is only averaging one less shot a game, 1 to 2 less shots a game.
Well, that's it. They put up 130 some points too, 120, 130 some points.
Okay, but that's
But they're still not. The scary part is they're still not gelled yet.
No.
They're not gelled yet.
He shouldn't have went there.
But I'm gonna tell you right now.
Would have been better in San
Clay won't
Antonio.
be there next year.
Can they compete
Yeah.
Clay ain't going nowhere.
Can they do what?
Can
Clay
they
ain't
compete
going
with all these Bulls?
Now, if you say
Right now, no.
No. I don't think so.
That is
I mean,
cool.
if they compete with
The Nike Bulls.
rules, then
I said that is
Nah.
cool.
if you play back then,
You talking about Mike Jordan?
that Bulls team is gonna bully them.
And he
Yeah.
don't even like Michael Jordan.
Please let's not go to Michael Jordan. Please,
The reason why I say they couldn't.
Please,
No,
let's not go back to
I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, but the reason why I say they cannot compete with the '90s Bulls because '90s Bulls brought toughness.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why you don't like Michael Jordan?
I think he was overrated.
How?
I just think Michael's overrated.
I said how? Explain to me in words.
I'm playing. Let me tell you
We had
my.
that much time.
Let me tell you my thinking. Let me tell you. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you real quick. I'm gonna tell you like this real quick. The reason I don't like Michael Jordan, because they praise Jordan, they praise the Cowboys, they praise the Duke Blue Devils, I don't like those teams, and they praise the LA Lakers. I like those teams that earn their keep.
The LA Lakers
Well,
don't make
Michael
you.
Jordan,
Nah,
you picked up
LA
basketball.
Lakers. Mike Johnson started that era. Johnson, Jabal, Worthy.
That all started before Magic Johnson even.
Yeah, but at the
Let me ask
same
you a
time,
question. Barry Fox. This man gave you 63 points with a touch of the flu. You don't even want to get out the bed with a touch of the flu. or go to the bathroom, let alone
they ain't
give you
paying me $20 million.
No, that's right. Shoot, I get out the bed with a.
You couldn't do it if you wanted to.
Yeah. Look.
With a touch of the flu,
Look,
you wouldn't even want to go to the
Michael
bathroom.
Jordan, man.
Yeah, but they ain't paying me $23 million or how many millions of dollars a year either to play either.
Well, you don't get that kind of money if you don't deserve it.
Well, I go to work sometime with a touch of the flu, and I damn sure ain't making that.
There's two different tax brackets.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I thought you know what's the
It's
case.
up at every barbershop. How good was Michael Jordan if Len Bias had stayed alive?
Non-existent.
He missed this conversation.
I love this conversation.
He missed this one, man.
I'm gonna tell you,
We going back. We going back in the time machine.
Lenny Bias would have ate him alive. Lenny Bias would have ate him alive.
talk about greatness.
Lenny Bias was
Watch
great.
what you get from this guy.
Lenny Bias is great. If Michael Jordan and Lenny Bias would play right now, Lenny Bias,
Everything hypothetical.
you know Lenny Bias had his shoe out too.
Who? What he has? Converse?
He had Reebok.
Oh, Reba, yeah.
Yeah, he did have
Yeah.
He had Reebok.
Well,
That's
go
right.
talk to the Nike guys about Mike and see what they tell you.
Now Mike don't even.
He single-handedly changed the whole situation over there
He
at Nike.
made Nike #1.
And he made him take the Nike symbol off the shoe.
He's not even with Nike anymore.
He's
He's
with
still with Nike.
No.
Excuse me, Nike still produce his
They still
shoes,
distribute.
Yes.
but they're just Air Jordans and that Nike Air Jordan.
Right.
Yeah, they just,
But they still manufacture.
He's got his own market.
But right now, but I don't care about Michael Jordan. It makes my head hurt. I want to talk about them bum ass Washington Wizards. I want to talk about KD and the Golden State Warriors. I even want to talk about the surprise LA Clippers that's 10-2.
That's crazy.
There's no
But
surprise.
That's not
It's
surprising.
not a surprise.
It's a surprise.
It is a
That's not a
surprise.
surprise.
The Clippers is a surprise. It's
That's
10-2.
not a surprise at all.
See, this is why.
They wasn't
For the past
together.
3-4
Yeah, well,
years,
if we're
the
gonna talk
Clippers
about
have been
Wizards,
that
all I
team
can
that
do
has
is
been good and can't get right.
Well,
That's why it's not shocking to me.
That's
Because
what
of
they have
injuries,
been.
though.
The reason I'm surprised of it is to see like the players that are stepping up. Because like Austin Rivers, I'm an Austin Rivers fan, but I did not.
Oh, so Rivers better than Otto Porter?
Oh my
Here
God.
we go. Here we go with that.
I'm gonna stand by that one. I'm standing by that one. I take Austin Rivers any day.
I like
Here we
Otto
go.
Porter, I do, but
Here we
yes,
go.
Austin Rivers is better
I
than
know, tell
Otto.
the truth.
Because he playing with his daddy.
I don't want to tell
But
you.
look,
go.
Otto Porter, man, his dad going
No, Austin
up.
Rivers better than Otto Porter.
Number two, you talking about two different positions.
No.
But so what? It ain't about the position because they both swing type players.
No, they're not. Austin Rivers is a guard. Otto Porter's a small forward. Are you kidding me?
Otto Porter?
Otto Porter's a small forward.
Don't
And
try to
this
say
is
he's
the
a ball
reason
man.
why he don't eat. What is he gonna do at small forward? That's the meat and potatoes.
Austin
he eat.
Porter.
Nothing.
Austin Porter.
Oh,
He got me all
Robert,
pissed off.
so Robert Horry didn't do
He
nothing.
done
That's
something
what he
with
played,
the
small
other night.
Robert Horry kind of was in a sweet situation, but I'm talking about.
James Worthy was a small forward, wasn't
What are you
that?
talking about, guys? Well, I'm not gonna say that Robert Horry was great. James Worthy, great.
Yeah, James Williams.
Robert Horry was great.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
You might well say Derek Fisher great then.
He is.
Robert Horry.
You don't think so?
Wait,
You don't think so?
Robert Horry was a great team player. That's
Oh yeah, I didn't know he had Lakers
Great
great.
team.
But tell the truth.
No.
Robert Horry
What you
was a
always
great
show
team
me?
player.
Hardware
That's all he
rules
was.
the thing.
Scott Pippen was great.
Yeah.
Scotty was great.
Scott was great.
You can't argue that.
No, Scotty was good.
Beast.
He's better than Horry.
We're in agreement on that one.
No.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Somebody
So
talk
right
to
now,
him. Talk to him,
right
Barry
now.
Fox.
I'll take Pippen over Horry.
Oh,
No.
that's what I'm talking about. That's
No.
why I like you, Barry Fox.
No.
Give me some more of that, Barry Fox.
No.
That's why I like Barry Fox.
No.
I'll take
Sportz
Pippen
Mouth.
over
No,
No.
let me tell you something.
gotta take Horry over that.
I'm taking Horry.
Thank you.
Horry.
Thank you. I gotta take Horry over that.
What
I
did he
got
do?
you. Got you.
Big Shot Bob got 6 rings, and that they don't call him Big
Come
Shot
on,
Bob
man.
for
No,
nothing.
he never
They handed him
got.
5,
He don't got.
No, he got 7.
They handed him, what, with Houston?
Big Shot
No.
Bob. They don't call him Big Shot Bob for
San
nothing.
Antonio, LA, and Houston.
And he wasn't a man in none of them, neither one of them teams. He was never the man in none of
And
them.
Pippen wasn't
Big Shot
either.
Bob.
Pippen was the man.
Pippen was
When
number
Mike
2.
left,
How many rings did Pippen win when he went after Mike left? How many rings did
None.
Pippen get?
None.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He took the team back to the playoffs by single-handed.
No, he didn't. You had a guy named Tony Kukoc that helped him.
No.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
taking Big
Say
Shot
what you
Bob.
want. Say
Scott
what you
Pippen
want.
was the man in Chicago after Mike left.
Wrong.
And the team was still winning.
If he was the man, if he was the man when he left, why he go to Portland? Why he go to Houston?
He was done after that.
Oh my goodness! Robert Ory was in the league the same amount of time.
Robert Ory
Come on,
was a
bring it.
career a shooter.
I'm going
And a defender.
He wasn't defending like
And a defender.
Bro, let's
This
just
man
put
had
it like
the long
this.
arm of the law.
When you got Michael Jordan shooting the gap, of course that makes your life easy.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody
So
gonna
say
say
what
what
you
you
want.
He ain't got legs
Say what you want.
Robert Ory.
We gonna put it 100% honest because obviously Scott don't jump in.
So you know which way he turned it?
Right. You already know where he going. You already said where he gonna go.
Scotty is a better player than Horry, but Horry at different teams, I would have him before I pick Scott. It's all about what type of offense you're running, what type of player you need. The player need that you have. That's
And he bounced
why
around.
we talk about him.
Robert Ory bounced
That's why we
around
talk
to some
about
teams.
him as all right. Yeah, wait.
Right.
He's not the number one guy, but he's playing like he's the number one guy because you put him in that right scheme. He's going to play like a number one guy.
Big
because
shot Bob.
He won't be the number one guy.
Right.
Same thing I would say with players like Danilo Gallinari. That's who he reminds me of, honestly, because he's a 6'10" small forward, playing power forward. He's getting down low. He's rebounding. He's hitting shots. That's a similarity. And so Danilo Gallinari, for me, you put him in different teams in the league compared to the Nuggets, where he's really the number one guy. But you put him in a different
Systems
time.
guy.
Then next thing you know, 20 plus points.
See,
10.
see, you can't build no team around. You cannot build your team around Robert Ory.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You can build
You
your
can't.
team around Scott.
No, you can't.
No,
No, you
I-
can't.
You
No,
can't.
you can't. No, you can't.
I can build a
People
team
forget
around
that Scottie Pippen was
Scott
a great
Pippen
defensive
played
player.
point guard, two guard. He defended all of the guards. Mike was always on the
They
off
used to call
guard.
Pippen a point forward. That's where the
You ain't
whole
never
word
heard that. Point
came from.
forward.
Scottie Pippen was a point forward.
And he'll dunk on you.
Well,
But you Scottie Pippen at the same time. Wait a minute, Scottie Pippen though, you had Jordan, you had Rodman, you had Kerr, you had B.J. Armstrong,
But
you
he
had
was a
Cartwright.
significant part of that.
No, he was not.
This does not happen without
With the
Pippen.
players I just named, that makes Scottie look the way he looked.
This does
Jordan
not
would
happen
tell
when
you-
they do not
Jordan
use
would tell you
Pippen
he
twice
ain't Pippen.
without Scott Pippen.
Jordan would tell you.
Yeah,
he
Jordan
didn't.
would say it.
Exactly.
Jordan would tell you.
He
was
said
a
he
fan.
Pippen because make Pippen feel good.
That's like saying y'all did what y'all did without Shaq.
I think Pippen,
That
I
Kobe
think
would've did by
Chicago would
himself.
still
No,
won those
sir.
rings
No.
without Pippen
No,
on that
sir.
team.
No, but
No, sir.
keep
Ain't
this
no
in-
but.
Keep this,
Ain't no
no,
but.
keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, because this is one more bunch. True that during that era when the Lakers won their back-to-backs, they wouldn't have done it without
No
Shaq.
Shaq, nothing happened.
But
no,
did Kobe not win 2 rings without Shaq?
why? Because he had the salt.
They had to get another big man to do
He
it.
had Paul
Was he,
Gasol.
was he as
20
dominant?
and 10.
But was he as dominant as Shaq?
Of course he was.
No, he was not.
He was not.
No, he was
He
not.
wasn't as dominant.
No, he was
But
not.
he was just as effective.
He had to.
Let me say that.
Kobe
He
still
wasn't as dominant.
Kobe still had to fire him up to make him play. You didn't have to fire
He
Shaq.
had to sign
Yeah,
Paul
but
Gasol
the
at
all
the
around
time.
Yes, you did too.
But
He
the
20 and
all-around
10.
team
He was a
better
better
than
player
Tebow.
when he got Gasol. He was
Look,
a younger
Shaq
player
was
when
more
he got
dominant.
Gasol.
He's probably the most dominant player that ever played the game of basketball. As far as dominant, sheer, strength, mass, pressure, dunking, breaking backboard, he's the most dominant. But Pau Gasol was definitely as effective. Because although Shaq technique, his little jump hook and dunking it, Pau Gasol hit that little foul line extended jump
Outside
shot
shots.
all day long. Like the Duncan Dutchman, Rick Smith. That's where they ate at right there. Shaq was just in the paint. Shaq ain't had none of that extra stuff. He just pure sheer force.
That's because there wasn't nothing to
His
stop it.
Bogart and his way.
There wasn't nothing to stop it. That's why. Why should it do something when you can't stop it?
Well, ask Pat Ewing and them about Mike Jordan.
Patrick Ewing
I'm
was
a-
Patrick Ewing, I'm gonna tell you like this: the one game I'm gonna tell you that Patrick Ewing can say one thing about that.
because of Michael Jordan.
Say that one more
He
time,
couldn't win
right?
no rings.
It's a whole bunch
because
of them ain't win no rings
Yeah, I was
because of
How about Barkley?
Reggie
As
Miller.
Same thing.
many great players.
Okay,
Barkley said it himself. He said, "I could win rings too if I had Pippen and Rodman."
right. And speaking on another,
He
but
put people's careers
if you
on
want to go
hold.
back, okay, so if you want to go back to, let's talk about the team who bumped them out the way. The Pistons.
Why they was beaten? The bad boys?
They was
Oh, I
the
was about to
bad
say,
boys.
they
knows for you.
And I'm glad that you brought that up because I say this all the time. Isaiah Thomas is one of the most underrated players to ever touch an NBA court because of how dominant he was at his size and the time that he played for him to go get that ring. You cannot take that away from him.
Yeah.
No, he was good.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing about
You
Zeke.
got to mention a guy named Allen Iverson at that size. Pound for pound the greatest at that size.
Yeah, but I don't think Allen didn't win.
Allen didn't hit the hard way.
At the same time that you gotta think about AI, you also gotta think of the talent when he was in his
He ain't
prime.
had no talent.
I don't think that the NBA was as good as it was when Isaiah was in his prime. I can't say that.
It's a different brand of
Let's say
basketball.
this.
Yeah, that's
Allen
It was a different brand of basketball
and
at that
Michael
time.
Jordan are the only two guys I can single out that single-handedly revolutionized basketball when they came. How many players can you say done that?
I forgot Allen went to a championship.
Hakeem
Penny didn't even do
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
I forgot Allen went to a championship.
King was he's great,
He went to the
right?
party.
But he didn't revolutionize the game. I'm talking
Sure he
about
did.
AI came through and had a whole wave,
Who?
right? He just ran through the
When do you
league.
think everybody goes to get trained if you don't think Olajuwon changed the game?
I'm talking style, the crossover. Tim Hardaway had a crossover, but it wasn't like AI crossover. I'm talking about AI crossover was revolutionary.
You know who could have been like that? You know who could have been like that though? But I think he messed up his career.
Who?
Steve Francis.
No, sir.
Yes.
You know whose crossover was just as
Steve
lethal?
was
I thought-
explosive.
I thought he
Crossover
was
was just
explosive
as
than AI.
lethal you ain't mentioned.
But that
And he
crossover-
the one that started it.
Who?
Timmy Hardaway.
I said Timmy Hardaway. Timmy had the killer crossover. AI came with a whole different
He broke Mike
the
Yeah.
crossover.
But here's the difference.
Mike,
I mean,
Here's
at
the
will,
difference.
when you know it's coming.
Here's the difference. Look at the hand positioning on the ball.
No, the difference is the killer crossover was the
Exactly.
in between the legs and bring it back.
Timmy's hands was never side on the ball or underneath the ball. Timmy's hands was always on top of the ball, like it's supposed to be, like it's trained.
Listen, Tim Hardaway arms, if you look at Allen Iverson, man, that man got arms like a monkey, man. Look how long his wingspan is. This crossover, that's right. His arms come back down to his knees.
That's why they tried to listen.
So when he did that
He only about
crossover
5'10".
and he's stretching, you done. That's why Marbury and them. Nobody could compete because AI came through and they didn't see anything like that before. Same thing with Mike. Like when Kobe came, we already seen that.
And your boy
Well, Mike-
had a good crossover
Penny
too.
Hardaway, we had already seen
Your
that.
boy had a good crossover too, and nobody mentions him either.
Who?
Nick Van Exel.
Tricky nigga was good, but he's not the likes. He's not the likes.
Y'all need to watch. Y'all need to watch.
Zeke Thomas is better.
Y'all need to
than
watch
Tricky Nigga.
ESPN specials on 30-30 or go to NFL and watch Football Life, and y'all will catch some interesting stories about these individual players.
Oh yeah, because they all have these to go
Let me tell you what I just watched the other
It's like
day.
behind the music.
Yeah, exactly. Unsung.
Right.
But
Exactly.
it was one there was two I really enjoyed in the past month. That was the one on Chad Johnson and Mike Vick.
Mike
Outstanding.
Vick, let me tell you something. When Mike Vick came in the league, he revolutionized the game.
Outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
If you like documentaries,
Yo,
like
definitely.
you go to the
Revolutionized the
NBA
game.
TV.
It's only special players that do that.
Yeah,
Everybody don't come in and do
Dr.
that,
J.
man. That's
That was
special.
Called the doctor.
When
It's
you
called-
revolutionize
Okay, I wanna see
the
that.
game, right?
It changed your perspective of how quarterback is
And the
played.
funny part about it was, he said he grew up watching Allen Iverson play
They
quarterback.
from the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson had a prominent career in
And you
football.
know, make it so bad, his brother was a better quarterback.
But Marcus was a headhead. Marcus was a
Marcus
headhead.
wasn't-
But you know what though, guys?
sir.
It's great
Maybe in
show.
college.
You know, talking about Michael and all that.
Yes, sir.
We're at Sports Center fan,
Welcome.
Sports Mouth fan. We'll be back. We'll be
Bird
back
Fox.
next time.
Good to see
See
you,
you
Bird
next
Fox.
week. Welcome. See you later. Peace.
Deuce.
We out.